You know, we in that game, and that's the thing I told our team. You know, you come to Boise State to be a game, but I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of our team. We didn't finish the game the way we need to. We need to find a way to win that game. We didn't. We're going to look at it, learn, and grow from it, and we're going to be a better football team because of what we went through tonight. But I am proud of how our team battled. I mean, they don't run from hard work. From January to now, this team doesn't run from it. And a lot of times in life, people look for the short line or the easy way. That's not these players. That's not our team. And consistently, I mean, back and forth, you know, momentum is created through execution. And even when you know, we're down late in the third quarter, early in the fourth quarter down, our guys kept swinging, stayed in. That's a testament to their heart and who they are. And we're going to learn and grow from this. Our best football is in front of us. And I think we showed ourselves tonight, even for those people maybe outside that didn't believe in who we are. I mean, we got a good football team because we got a group of guys that don't run from hard work, and it matters to them. They're going to do the little things. Now we got to fine-tune it. We gave up too many explosive plays. You can't give up 2 special teams touchdowns and find a way to win a game. But it's things we can fix, and we have to. But I'm proud of our guys. And obviously disappointed in the loss. Once again, you come to Boise State to win those games. That's why you come here. That's why you come here as a coach, to find a way to win those games. We didn't get it done. We will learn and grow from it. But I'm proud how our guys kept swinging to the end.
The special teams touchdowns, in particular the second one, right after you taking the lead, for them to take the kickoff back.
Yep.
How backbreaking is that on the road to try to get the lead?
Yeah, BJ, it's a great question. I mean, football is a game of momentum. You know, any big-time explosive plays on special teams or takeaways all create momentum. And it's tough. Once again, all things that we got to look at and fix. And Coach Collins is the best special teams coordinator in the country, and I believe that, and that will not change. We got to fix it up. We got to find the guys that can execute on special teams to win their one-on-one. No different in offense and defense. But it's huge. You know, it's back and forth, and we found a way to take the ball away in the fourth quarter to get the momentum back, to execute, to stay in the fight, because our guys never blinked. They never flipped. Time 0-0 game, came out swinging, lost the lead, takeaway. And then it was a back and forth game. We got to find a way to win those games. And as a coach, it's all on me. And I got to look at how we're practicing, how we're training to fine tune it so we win those football games. You come to Boise State to win games like that, and we got to be better.
Spencer, on the second one particularly, was the beginning executed correctly? I mean, do you think about kicking the ball out of the back of the end zone? And something we probably should have asked you back on Monday. Why is Jonah Dahl not doing kickoffs?
Yeah, Taryn gives us our to kick the ball out of the end zone and give us our best kickoffs, and he's earned the right to do so. We got to clean up our coverage unit. I haven't had a chance to watch on the iPad during the game or on film, but we'll look at it and clean it up. There's going to be a matchup that we didn't execute. I mean, it's football. It's black and white. Someone did not win their one-on-one, lost leverage, and it was out on both of them. So we can be better. That's fixable, but we have to. And the best teams learn and grow, keep learning. Our team did improve from week 1 to week 2, but we didn't do enough to win this game tonight.
Obviously, momentum being such a big thing for you.
Say it one more time.
Momentum being such a big thing. With 2 fumbles, with 2 recoveries, how that take a game at a time.
It's huge. I mean, takeaways, you know, we talk about all the time on our team. Relentless effort, explosive plays, and the turnover margin. I mean, that's the 3 stats that I look at, the 3 things that win football games. And those takeaways late in the game, great job by our defense. I'm proud of our defense. They're 4-12 on third down today. Huge. Got to get off the field. The explosive plays on special teams were obviously, you know, huge plays in the game, but we had every opportunity to win that game. We have to find a way to get a stop on defense, get our offense back out there to win the game, and we didn't do that.
What did they tell you on that review after the touchdown?
Yeah, they were thinking that he dropped it late, and I haven't been able to watch the film. They said he dropped it late, and then they reviewed it and said it was a touchdown.
Spencer, Maddox obviously is pretty efficient season opener. Tonight 17 of 40, and you really kind of struggled to find much rhythm in the second half. How much more do you need out of him when you get the way that he played tonight?
Yeah, we got to be better in the pass game. And once again, everyone's going to look at the quarterback, but it's not just on him. I mean, there's some alignments and routes that we need to find a way to go win our one-on-one. So we're going to look at it because we got to be better. I mean, I got to give our hats off to our O-line. I mean, you lose Roger Carrion early in the game. We already, you know, we're without Mason Randolph, so 2 of our better players in the O-line out, and find a way for guys to step up. I mean, Zach Holmes, Tyler Canal, I mean, coming out there and all year. I mean, Ashton, you know, continues to put on display. He's the best player in the country, and I make no bones about it when I say that. Everything he gets, he earned and he deserves. But I got to give hats off to our tight ends, to our offensive line, because they came together. We got to grow in our pass game, and we'll look at it. I know Coach Cutter, I mean, called a great game. We got to execute when numbers are called.
The end of the first half there, just how badly would you have liked to have had the touchdown instead of having to settle in just 5 seconds?
Yep.
Are you thinking about another play?
Oh, yeah. I'm always thinking of going and scoring touchdowns, Beach, but I wanted to take points. I mean, there's always parameters for me, and there's, we talked about last week, analytics to win to take, but I wanted to take points. I wanted to, all about win the middle eight. We also got the ball to start the third quarter, so let's get points, let's make it a touchdown game, and let's go get the ball in the third quarter. But definitely thought about it.
For Ashton, just again, I know you just mentioned it or whatever, but you get that turnover, he rises to the occasion by housing that thing 70 yards. Just never ceases to amaze you and see what you think of his effort. And by the way, Oregon does not give up 200 yards rushing very often at all.
I mean, they're one of the best rush defense in the entire country for a reason. I mean, they're very well coached. Once again, hats off to Oregon. They won the game. I'm proud of how our team battled. I mean, you can see who Ashton is, no matter the spotlight, no matter the game. I mean, he's going to execute who he is.
For now, for 3 months from now, whenever, like, what's this game and the result coming down to the last second saying? What kind of message or statement, I guess, even though you lost, did you guys say about the fact that you were toe-to-toe with a top 10 team on the road?
I mean, we got a really good football team. And maybe people outside our walls didn't know that. Like, I believe in our team because of how they work. It's not because of a talented player or a talented group. It's because I've seen our team work. They don't run from it. And I'm proud of them for that. And that showed up tonight. We didn't do enough to win the game, and so I'm not, there's no, we got to find a way to win that game. But we got a good team, and we're going to learn and grow this. We will be better from September 7th because of how we learn. But you can see our team will battle. And anybody that lines up against us, be ready for a Boise State team to keep swinging, and we'll be better even down the stretch. And I believe that. And at the end of the day, I'm proud of how our team came out and swung to the very end. We gotta fine-tune the details to make sure we win that football game.
How close do you feel like you are on defense? About half of Oregon's yards came on 3 pass plays. Outside of that, though, you sacked Oregon tonight almost as many times as they were sacked all last year. So how close do you feel like you are on defense?
We're right there.
You said grow week 1 to week 2. How much did you grow?
They did. I mean, they took a big step. I mean, we put a huge emphasis on third downs, and holding Oregon to 4 or 12 is a big deal. And there's even more out there for us. Obviously, the explosive plays are still an issue, so we got to continue to clean them up. The explosive plays on special teams, explosive plays on defense, we got to find a way to eliminate to continue to grow to be the defense we want to. But I'm proud of our defensive staff. They stepped up. We got to find a way to get off the field there at the end of the game. Our defense is built to get off the field at the end of the game, to give our offense a chance to go win that game in 2 minutes. And we didn't do it. We got to look at it, grow from it, and find from all facets how we can get off the field. But once again, I'm proud of how our guys battle. And I keep coming back to that because it's such a fine line. I think sometimes in football is there's no ceremonial losses, right? It's you win or lose the game. And hats off to Oregon. They beat us tonight. But I do believe it shows that we got a good team. And we got a team that will battle and fight. And that doesn't matter. Put the ball down. Doesn't matter what stadium. Doesn't matter if it's at home, on the road. Put the ball down, and I'll take my boys against anybody in the country. That's our team. And I'm proud of it. And I believe that God's brought us all here for such a time as this, like it says in the Bible. I believe that. And our team's telling me that when we're out there. Like, our team's talking about belief. Like, our team believes that they can win any game they go into because of what they worked. They put the work in. And I think they have that confidence. Frustrated about the loss, as they should be, but I think they know now it doesn't matter who we play. Put the ball down, and you're going to get Boise State's best every single time.
To have the first 2 games on the road and long travel and just tough games, like just to reset now with the bye and then to have 3 home games in a row now, how nice is it to have some home games?
It's going to be huge, man. We can't wait to get in front of Bronco Nation. I mean, thank you to all the Bronco Nation fans that came all the way out to Autzen to see us play. I mean, that's Boise State. And once again, we got to find a win that game, and I apologize to Bronco Nation. We didn't get it done tonight, but I promise you we're going to learn and grow from it. And I promise Bronco Nation, this is a team you can be proud of that's never going to quit, and we're going to trust each other and keep growing. But can't wait to get back on the blue. Can't wait to play Portland State in 2 weeks. We got a bye week that we got to win the bye week too. I mean, we got to look at these first 2 games, okay, schematically, fundamentally, technically, in all 3 phases. How can we learn and grow from these first 2 games and be better down the stretch? Because we got a great group of opponents throughout. There's not one game coming on our schedule that it's like, okay, we can take our foot off the gas. You don't have that opportunity. The best teams continue to learn and grow and find a way to win every single game they play in. That's this team.
With regards to the explosive plays, what needs to be fixed in the secondary?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to look at it. I mean, usually explosive plays come down to a lack of eye control, a lack of communication, or a lack of execution. Got to look at the film and go from there and find out, once again, especially on defense and special teams, it's all about 11 guys playing together. If one guy's maybe off, it's going to be an explosive play, and that showed up. They were less tonight, but it's still not enough to win a game against a top 10 opponent. And once again, we got to find a way to win that game. And our players are frustrated because they know what type of team we have. And we're going to keep getting better. We're going to keep learning and growing because our team's not afraid of hard work. But I'm proud of our team. And I got to give God all the glory for our team and who they are and who they're growing to be. And we will grow from this.
I just want to ask you specifically about Zach. I don't think a lot of people realize the size of the shoes that he's having to fill with Mason out. There was like one bad snap, but it seemed pretty good outside of that. What do you think of the way that he performed? And is there a plan, I guess, going forward there that you guys know about?
Yeah, I mean, Zach did a great job. We went into the game, putting all our chips on the table with Zach. He did a great job, especially one of the best fronts we'll see all year. Obviously, there's going to be stuff on film to clean up. We talk about a guy that didn't blink. I mean, he went out there and continued to execute, stayed in, and we put a lot. I mean, Mace is one of the best players on our team. Roger's one of the best players on our entire team. Losing both of those hurts, but you can see good teams have guys that step up. They stepped up, and Zach and Tyler, they stepped up. They stepped up and kept getting better, and we're able to move the ball from a run defense or a run offense standpoint a lot tonight. Now we got to make sure we clean up the pass game.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Questions for Ashton, Jesse? To be right there and have the lead, going in the fourth quarter there, how tough is this one to take?
It's definitely a tough loss, but you win as a team, you lose as a team. But on the contrary, I mean, this gives me all the confidence in the world in this team. Like, we know what type of team we are. We know we can play with the best of the best, but when it comes down to it, we just have to finish games.
Hey, Ashton, why Oregon does not give up 200 yards rushing very often? Why were you guys able to run the ball so effectively against them tonight?
I mean, O-line. It's the O-line. I can't give credit to anybody else. I mean, we had two. We have Mason go down, and we have Roger go down, but, it's the next man up mentality, and, those guys went in there and they played hard, and, they opened lanes for me like they always do, and I was able to maximize on it.
How special was that moment, man? Zion creates the turnover, and then you take off for 70 in front of 60,000 people. I mean, how special was that moment for you right there?
Definitely special. I mean, that's my brother. I mean, we played against each other in high school. We lived together. So just to see him out there making plays and, then me being able to add on top of it and, change the game is, it's amazing to see.
How do you go about controlling emotions? It's such a flip-flopping game, with special team touchdowns and everything. Just how do you control that?
I mean, that's football. The momentum always changes. I mean, the game can go your way, the game might not go your way, but, I say it all the time to my team, like, we just got to stay level-headed the whole game. We can't be too high on the highs, we can't be too low on the lows.
Well, what does a game, I know you lost, there's no moral victories, I know, but what does a game like this say to other folks out there when you play right into the top 10 team on the road?
I mean, we are one of the best teams in the country. We fell short tonight, but whoever we play next from here on out, the next 10 games, we are going to dominate and we are going to win.
Ash, what do you see out of Zach this week? I mean, he's filling in for a really, really good player.
Yeah, he stepped up big time, but I knew he was going to do that. I mean, the type of person he is, the type of player he is, he was ready for the moment. The moment wasn't too big for him, and he prepared for this, so he was ready for it. You know what I'm saying? If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready.
After the tough road game last week, tough trip, this one, like, how eager, how nice is it for you guys to reset here at the bye, but also now have 3 home games in a row?
Yes, I think it's a great reset. Guys get their bodies back, fix the things that we need to fix, and get ready to go attack the next team.
Ash, feels like you guys have figured out. I mean, you've had a lot of success running the ball this year. Tonight probably need a little more efficiency throwing the football. What do you guys think you might be able to do a little bit better in that area, I guess?
I mean, we win as a team, we lose as a team. You know, so we all can be better. Whether that's protection, whether that's running routes, we just got to be better. Simply, flat. We have to execute.
Just having a week off, you know, just to think about this, you know, you guys, would you rather get back right away, or is it good to get a little break right now?
I think the break is needed for sure. Kind of like I was saying earlier, like, you know, just to hit that refresh button, give guys time to get their minds back right, get their bodies back right. It will be big time for us.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Questions for Zion Williamson? Zion, question.
Zion, how big was that moment, man, where you guys are down, they got the ball, they're over midfield, and you force a fumble to change the game? I mean, how big was that moment for you?
It was huge. You know, it definitely was great to see smiles on everybody's faces and be able to bring energy back to the team in a huge moment. And then obviously we capitalized on it. You saw Ashton with the long run. It's a great moment.
What's that like for you guys being roommates? I mean, in 10 seconds, you guys completely flip that game on its head.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. You know, we love each other. We're gonna go back to the house and talk about it. You know, and you know, it's always good to be able to have great connections off the field and then be able to come onto the field and do great things.
When Tubes goes out, you got to wear the helmet communication. How much does that change things for you in the game?
It didn't change a whole lot because I practiced it, so I was ready for the moment. I've had it in my helmet during practices, so when I hear chins, it was just like practice.
You guys obviously made major improvements in a lot of areas defensively, third down, some other areas, but still couldn't get that final stop before the field goal. I mean, how do you kind of look at the good and bad with this one?
We're gonna look at it and we're just gonna grow from it. You know, we have to play all 4 quarters. No matter how good we start, you know, it's about finishing at the end of the day, and we're gonna finish next time.
How close do you guys feel like you are on defense? I mean, a lot of the issues last week, for the most part, seem to be cleaned up tonight. I mean, you guys got the Gabriel 4 times. That's almost as many sacks as Morgan allowed all last year. So, how close do you feel like you guys are on defense?
We're very close. It's just a big shout out to Coach Chins. You know, he gets us right in practice, and we were ready for the moment because of how he had us prepare this week, and we just got to grow on it.
You mentioned your play in Ashton, then you guys do it again, another fumble recovery, and you take the lead. This place is silent there. At that point, just how are you guys feeling when you have the lead there in the fourth quarter?
It's great because there's, you know, a big momentum switch right there. You know, being able to see all their fans quiet, you know, that's a goal when you're going to a away game. And, you know, it's just us being able to capitalize on opportunities.
But then they take the kickoff back right away, obviously. How much of a backbreaker was that where you had the lead for a minute or whatever it was?
It was no backbreaker because, you know, we're able to respond in moments like that. You know, everybody was just like, let's go. We can't be down on that. You know, smile on our face, let's get back to it.
I know you might not have contributed to some of it, but it feels like special teams is such a big emphasis this year. So, I don't know another way to ask this, how does that happen, I guess, with 2 special teams touchdowns in a game?
I mean, they're great returners. You know, that's a great team that we're playing. You know, credit to them. And then when it comes down to us, it's just about making plays. So, you know, when the moment comes, we just got to capitalize on it.
Zion, obviously it's a loss, but you come here number 7. What positives can you take away from this game, if any?
Just knowing that we're going to grow from it and that we're going to be better from this game. It was a big moment. You know, obviously losing this game means a lot to all of us because who wants to lose in a game like this? We come here for these games, and not being able to win is just we're going to be able to grow from every mistake that we made and make sure that doesn't happen again.
What did you tell the nation about the team? I know, like you said, obviously you come so close to meeting the numbers on the team, you wouldn't want to do it, but what did you tell the nation with your effort taking them to the wire?
Just to know that, you know, we got dogs on our team too, no matter if we're quote unquote an underdog, whatever, you know, the media wants to say in those terms, we know that who we have is enough and our best is enough. So going out every game just knowing that if we do our job the best of our ability, that we're going to get the win.
One or two more. Just you know, you had 2 tough games, and now get a bye, and then to get 3 home games in a row. How nice is it going to be home for Bronco?
It's going to be great because, you know, we love Bronco Nation and we know we have their support. So being able to go put on a show for them is going to be huge.
Zion, I think when you just kind of look at last year's team to this year's team, it felt like a different team out there tonight. Like, what do you think the biggest difference is that allows you to go blow for blow with the 7th-ranked team in the country this year? Is it mental? Is it physical? You guys had players rotating in. There was 0 drop-off. Like what is it about this team?
It's just a huge testament to the coaches. They instill confidence in us every day at practice. And we know that they have our backs and we have brothers around us that we just love so much that we're going to do whatever it takes.
They got a good chunk of their yards and a few explosive plays. What do you guys have to do to really shore that up?
You know, that's just, it can be mental errors, it can be people's eyes, you know, it just matters that we're going to be able to go watch the film and fix it for the next time.
All right, thank you all.
Thank you guys.